Yo, everybody, what's up? Guys, let's listen. Let's listen to the soundtrack of Mewgenics. All of it. Yes, today. Today, as you may or may not know, is our monthly music stream here on the music channel. And we've been doing democracy streams or capitalism streams. You know, democracy streams are the ones where people suggest tracks and vote. Capitalism is the super chat streams. Today we're doing a dictatorship stream because I will decide which tracks we're gonna listen to, and we're gonna listen to Mewgenics, all of it. Hello, Shen, Emerthian, Javelin, Aya, Risky, Scramble, Lefillet, Ajusti. What's up, guys? Toru, Austin. What's up, Austin? I haven't seen you in a while, I think. Normal. So let's start. So we're listening to this. Look. It says Mewgenics. It cuts off, you guys can see it, but Mewgenics original soundtrack. So we're listening to all of it. All of this. I know this is not technically all. I think this soundtrack, this official soundtrack, doesn't include the radio songs, I think. But this is all we're gonna listen to today. Maybe we do another episode sometime listening to the radio tracks. But for now, this is gonna be it. Just the standard original soundtrack. Yeah, missing radio songs, yeah. Yeah. But guys, shall we begin? We're beginning in 5, 4, 3. I started at 3. So we're starting with Eating Rats. And crispy fries. Let's go! Some of the YouTube uploads are missing some instruments. Like Down with the Devil. Unfortunate. Yeah, but this album is what we're gonna listen to today. Brian is here. Hey, Brian. What's up, Brian? And by the way, in case you don't know, I should actually tell you guys about this, because you might not know. I've actually been playing this game on the gameplay channel. This track, for example, I already have the full context of it. Because I've played the game, I've been through the alleys. In this game. If you want to watch me play this game, I'm going to stream it tomorrow. So you can subscribe there to the gameplay channel. Does this mean no more normal music analysis videos for Mewgenics? No, nothing is stopping me from still making analysis videos on Mewgenics. I'm still gonna do them. There will not be blind reactions anymore because I'm gonna listen to them now. I've been listening to them in the game, but nothing's stopping me. I've always done blind reactions and non-blind reactions. We'll be back to the Ebola run. Yeah. How are you guys feeling about the Ebola run? Abkin is here. Hey, Abkin. Austin says, your videos convinced me to binge the OST. There's some gold in there. Do you know how many of these songs you haven't heard yet? I mean, we can see that here. Every song that doesn't have the red bar underneath, I have not heard. So I've heard all of these. Lonesome Road, I haven't heard like here on the album, but I've heard it in the game. So I've heard Lonesome Road. I haven't heard this one or this one. Feline Invader, I have heard. I don't know why it's not showing here. So High, I've heard. Haven't heard this one, or this one, or this one, or this one. Yeah, as we get to the end of the OST, there's a lot of them I haven't heard. Yeah. So this one is about to end. We're gonna get into Flush. Felipe says, "You're the GOAT." No, you're the GOAT. Felipe, thank you for the super chat. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. What would you say is your favorite song so far? It's either Feline Invader or Lonesome Road, man. Lonesome Road is so good. And I've never done an analysis video on Lonesome Road. I just heard it in the game. Maybe I should do one. Very excited to see you react to Alone in the Dark. Me too, me too. And just mind you, guys, I know there's a lot of new people here. When I do live streams, I'm not like, as you're seeing right now, I'm talking over the song. I don't go like do in-depth analysis because I'm hanging out with you guys. You know, I want to read chat and hang out. So it's not like I'll be like deeply analyzing these songs. That is just for the analysis videos. Does the game have a final battle credits type of song? It does. I know because people have recommended it to me, but I've never heard it. Tier list? Dude, a tier list would be cool. Tier list would be cool for the soundtrack. Goes from tank to tank. The melody, man, of this track, Flush, is so catchy. I remember when I did the video. When I did the video, the melody for Flush was stuck in my head for like weeks. I still think about it. Are you gonna be listening to the W Mew album? I don't know what that is. What is the W Mew album? Have you listened to the OST outside the game or video? No, not at all. Not at all. All the tracks I've heard either in the game or doing a video. The W Mew album is all the radio songs. Oh, okay. Yeah, so no, we're not gonna be listening to that today. But maybe we can listen to that in a separate live stream. It's the house music, right? House-based music. Okay. Did it get in your head again after playing through the sewers area? Sure. It did. Very catchy. Error says, "Hey Davi, been watching your vids for 4 years. Nice. Glad to see you're doing a stream of Mewgenics. I love watching your other Mewgenics videos." Thanks, man. Thank you, Error, for watching for years. Thank you. When did you join, by the way, Error? What was like the first video you watched? I'm always curious about that. My channel is coming up on... Oh, it's already 6 years old. My channel, 6 years old. There's people, like some of you, I recognize some of you. Some of you have been here for 6 years. I know some of you that have been here for 6 years. So Crystalline Dreams, this one I also know. Have you liked playing Mewgenics so far? Yeah, it's a fun game. I'm not gonna beat the game. I might stop playing it soon. I like it more than I thought I would. But my review, my impression of the game after spending like, I probably spent like 20 hours already in it, is that I don't like the roguelike mechanics in this game. I like roguelike mechanics in general, like in games. For my preferences, I don't think tactics RPG is the right kind of game for roguelike mechanics. And also the base, the house part of the game, I don't like. It's kind of boring. But other than that, it's pretty good. Why not? Why don't you like the roguelike mechanics? It makes the game incredibly slow. And granted, I'm also slow at the game, so maybe that's why I don't like it. Because like it's a slow player plus a slow game coming together, it creates a super slow game. Because you have to keep repeating the zones and stuff. If it was just a linear game like I don't know, any old Final Fantasy Tactics or Fire Emblem, you would just go through the areas like linearly, it would be much faster. So because it's long, not just because it's long, it's not it's not just being long, it's that you're repeating stuff, right? In an action kind of game where like the act of doing combat is, how do I explain it? The action of doing combat, there's a novelty to it, there's an excitement to it. I feel like roguelike mechanics are more appropriate. Yeah, see, Kyle says 200 hours are 85%, yeah. Lefile says, understood, however, the advantage of you playing somewhat slow is that you completed many complicated zones easily. People have been telling me that people have been impressed that I have not failed a run yet. But I don't want to come off as if I'm taking a dump on the game. I like it. Like I said, I like it more than I thought I would. And I do love tactics RPGs, and they do the tactics RPG part really well. Which game are you planning to play next after Mewgenics? You mean on the stream? I'm gonna play. Oh yeah, this one I've heard also. Chum Bucket Kitty. Where's the smell coming from? I'm gonna play Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3. We've actually been going through a saga with Dark Souls 3. Because I bought a physical copy of Dark Souls 3 to play it on the stream. And turns out my physical copy of Dark Souls 3 ended up being delivered mistakenly to a dude named Wagner. Can we invade you on Dark Souls 3? Probably not. I'm probably not gonna play online. It's just gonna be a nice single player playthrough. It's gonna be my first playthrough, so I want you guys to invade me and like murder me in 2 hits. AAA says Dark Souls 3 is one of the top 5 games ever. Yeah, so if you guys are interested in Dark Souls 3, subscribe to the gameplay channel, because I'm gonna start playing it after Mewgenics. Coming from? Where's the smell coming from? And we're gonna get into Guillotina soon. And I'm about to face Guillotina in the game soon as well. I might face her tomorrow. Noel says, is this somehow a way of simply skipping over the most important details of all the songs? I mean, you're not going to talk about music theory or anything? I mean, I'm gonna... When a song I've never heard before comes up, I'm gonna pay attention to it, but I'm not gonna talk... I'm not gonna analyze the songs. If you're here for analyzing, for music analysis, you're gonna be disappointed. This is just a hangout. I'm just hanging out with you guys. And I'm talking over these songs a lot because I've heard them already. So I'm just hanging out, just talking to you guys, reading chat, you know. Jojo says, you're cool. Wow. Thank you, Jojo. Thank you for noticing that I'm cool. Error says, my first video of yours that I watched was the Undertale Undyne one. Wow. Amazing. When was that? That must have been 2023? Abkin says, not deeply analyzing every single song, I'm deeply disappointed. Yeah, 2023, right? Broccoli says, but Davi, you must analyze them all and be here for 6 hours. If I was going to analyze them all, I think it would be more than 6 hours. Will you rate 1 to 10 at least? The songs? That's a good idea. Better than that would be to, I think, give them a tier. You know, I should start doing that now. That would be cool. Them kitty bones. Giving them tiers. Kitty Bones is one of the most... It was one of the first, like, highly melodic tracks I've heard. And it's gonna be tough giving them tiers because I feel like a lot of them would be like A's or S's. Rest in peace, Whiskers. You were such a good cat. Till a coyote came and bit off your head. This melody... Oh no, it's not now. It's later. Hazel says S+ tier. Apkin says, I like the more jazzy and or theatrical songs. Yeah. I think this one is an A. I'll give this an A. A tier. Because of this melody. Where are you from? How do you know Japanese? Was it hard to learn? I'm from Brazil. I learned Japanese in many different ways. Mostly by myself, but nowadays I have also a teacher. Was it hard to learn? The only thing hard about Japanese is kanji. Other than that, is like okay. But kanji is pretty hard. Yeah, but I think this is an A tier. Because... aside from the melodic part, it doesn't stand out that much to me. You know, outside of the big theatrical melody. Why did you decide to start learning it? For work. It came a point in my career where I noticed I was losing some career opportunities because I didn't know Japanese. So I started to learn Japanese. Hiragana and katakana easier than kanji. Yes. There's like the general use kanji are like 2,000 something, 2,000 different kanji, and katakana and hiragana is like just a few. So it's very easy. Yeah, and there's the trumpet solo. I forgot about this. Kim says, Kitty Bones is great. I give it an S. Nice, nice. Scott says, appreciate your analysis. Was waiting for you to review Feline Invader for a long time. Yeah, I did that one recently. That's one of my favorites, Feline Invader. That's definitely an S tier one. Next up is Guillotina. Guillotina, I think it's one of the most impressive ones, like in terms of vocal performance, vocal, like interpretation. 123 says 6 out of 10 for Guillotina. Agent says, this is the first live I get on your channel. Cool. Welcome. I absolutely adore the violin in Guillotina. So what's your tier? Da Capi? Mark says, I didn't like Guillotina at first, but the vocals hit so hard. What stands out the most to me is that part in the middle where the vocal is... This part. This is impressive. Yeah, Disney villain. That's insane. But similarly to Kitty Bones, other than the impressive part in the middle, the rest of the track is like good, but not amazing. Abkin says, was Lady a swimmer with these lungs? Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if singers have better lungs than swimmers, like on average. Wouldn't be surprised. Kim says, they didn't need to cook this hard on music, but it's one of the best soundtracks on a modern video game. I'll be surprised if this doesn't win OST of the year, because honestly, not only this soundtrack is really good, but the year has been kind of slow, hasn't it, on good game soundtracks. I think this is an 8. This is an 8 tier. Like Kitty Bones. Now, Lonesome Road is coming up soon, and I think Lonesome Road is gonna be S for me. Lonesome Road is coming. One of my favorites, dude. When I heard this in the game, oh yeah, there's going to be Silk Song DLC OST. That's right. Jet says, is it better to hear the non-boss version or boss version? Honestly, I think Lonesome Road. I think I like the non-boss version better. They are both S tiers. But I think I prefer the version without vocals. Yeah, this is S tier. This is S tier. Delirium says, hey Davi, how are you doing? May I recommend when you get to dig your own grave, look for an in-game version, since the OST version has 2 phases missing. Okay. Thank you, Delirium. Thank you. Lady says, hi Davi, why do you have YouTube in Japanese? Because I need to practice my Japanese. I'm practicing, that's why. Thank you, lady. Thank you for the support.
Windswept and free, being who I wanna be, dazzled by the desert sand, wondering all about the land.
The actual whole ordeal is 17 minutes long. Interesting. Yeah, Johnny Cash. It does sound like Johnny Cash.
A belly full will make me feel that I'm a cool cat at the wheel.
I'm a cool cat at the wheel.
The taste of blood is in my mouth, and the road is
What boss did you like the most so far? You mean like the boss fight itself?
east, west, north, and south. Who prowls alone.
I don't remember which one did I like the most. Man, this part is great. This part is great. There's one that I like the most, but I don't remember it. I remember when I played it on stream, I said, this is my favorite. But now I don't remember.
Come on back on the city line. Can someone tell me where to find
The poop guy in the sewers. I think it's just a mini boss, actually. The guy that flushes you around the map at the end of the turn. That was pretty cool, especially since one of my guys had scatology
has been all but
on one of the times I faced that boss, and he just killed the boss in one hit. So that was funny. Yeah, Flesh Master. But that's what I like because of the gimmick of flushing you around. But it's not my favorite. I forget which one my favorite is.
down this lonesome road. I'm burdened by a heavy load. Sand and asphalt are my friend.
Alone in the Dark. I've never heard this one, guys. We're getting to the first track I've never heard.
Sand and asphalt are my friend.
Alone in the Dark is the next one.
Until this journey's at an end.
Would you like to meow for DLC? Like record my meow? I don't think I'm famous enough for that.
Been hiding down here for so long.
So it's another one of the country ones.
Eating the sinking of tuna fish. My breath so bad it leaves a stain.
Hillbilly. Apkin says I expected the song to be lonely.
Cover my ears.
Dude, this is awesome.
Are all I hear.
Like
Been so long, I'm losing my mind.
Lonesome Road was country in like a cool like cowboy way. This one is country in like a hillbilly kind of way, redneck kind of way. There's the banjo.
Gave up my hygiene, 'cause what's the point? No one to smell me but me. I rub
There's piano in the background.
mackerel, drowns out the smell of the meat.
The vocals are funny. I feel like the vocals, you know, the vocals are slightly out of tune on purpose.
I shut my eyes, the mirror talks back.
We have to give a tier to for this.
I smashed the glass, won't someone rescue me?
Alone in the Dark. The music sounds goofy most of the time. When they say Alone in the Dark, they play some more somber chords.
I am a
will be a B. A B for me. It's funny, but there's, I mean, compared to other songs, there's nothing like incredibly impressive. Abkin says, I don't mind country, but I don't like the singing. But I think the singing is kind of goofy on purpose. I'm just a pool of tears. Oh, this is a short one. It's already over. Yeah, so I think there's a B tier. The vocals are slightly out of tune on purpose, I feel like, for comedic effect, and it is a funny song, kind of country in a different way from Lonesome Road. I think it's a good B. So now it's Down with the Devil. Down with the Devil. This sounds like a 60s kind of rock. This almost reminds me of like ABBA. And Agent, thank you Agent for the super chat, thank you. I first saw your videos with Undertale soundtrack and I love how you are so spot on with the message or emotion is meant to represent. Thank you Agent. So another Undertale subscriber, right? Someone that came into the channel with Undertale 3 years ago. Le Filet says, definitely an A for me. Abkin says, good music, but singing will be a no from me again. I think it's impressive. But this is not particular to this song, it's more like a comment on the whole OST. It's impressive how they managed to replicate these older music styles so authentically.
Open my mouth and get another clobbering.
Blueprint says, I came into this channel through Hollow Knight. That was before Undertale. Cicada says it fits the area he plays in. Yeah, the Necromancer says it's definitely outside the standard for this OST. Is more rock inclined. Yeah, that's true. Cool. Yeah, this part goes hard. Yeah. Big says top 10 lyrics all time. This is another short one. What do I give to this? I mean, like I said, impressive. The authenticity of it is impressive. There's no like melody or anything like that that's really stood out. So I think this is another B. Another B. And Feline Invader is S tier. The Maestro says B. Delirium says S. Triple A says B. Saxor says it's time for the best song. Yeah, it's one of my favorites, man. My two favorites are Lonesome Road and this one, Feline Invader. Yeah, scatting in Feline Invader makes it S+. Very impressive, the scatting. Extremely impressive on a technical level. Mavi says this one is C for me. I love how melodic it is. The melodies are so good. Igor says Feline Invader first, Down with the Devil second. Like, for your favorites, you mean? Sloppy says, I hate this one. I can get that. I understand that. The scat. I understand why some of you might dislike this one. Because it's so catchy, right? When something is very catchy, very melodic, there's always that risk of it becoming annoying or repetitive. Very impressive. Impressive scat. Yeah, Durnip says, I guess the hook is too annoying if you are hearing it over and over. I get it. But for me, it's S tier. Scott says, I really liked your review on this. You noted how it starts so punchy, and this zone actually starts with the mini boss. The songs gives very B-52's vibes. Thank you Scott. Thank you for the super chat. Next one is So High, which I've also heard. Sir says super overrated. Feline Invader. Dig Your Own Grave is the final boss one, right? I should start looking for the correct version. So this one is So High. I like the melodies in this.
Let me run away. Nowhere to ground control.
I like how
'Cause I wanna stay.
this guy's voice is really good. It really reminds me of Sinatra in some parts. This guy's voice.
I ain't never coming down. I wanna play somewhere higher than farewell wicked earth.
I think this is a solid A for me.
Skies of blue. Hello universe. Somewhere beyond the moon. Psychedelic satellite. Hop aboard and take a flight. I wanna stay somewhere higher than somewhere beyond the moon.
Okay, I just found the Dig Your Own Grave version. Mavi says B for me. Sir Goob says S. Triple A says the direct center of A. Dig Your Own Grave jump scare. Big says easy A. Will you listen to the radio songs in Mewgenics? Not today, maybe in another stream. I almost, to me, like, this is top A, top A. I almost want to give it an S just because of how nice the melodies are. Sloppy, like, for the 5th time is asking me to do a silly face. If you give me money, I will do a silly face for you. Give me money, like at least like $10. I'll do a silly face for $10. So that sounds fair. There's a 9-minute long dig your own grave. I chose the 17-minute version. RC says sounds like a good deal. It's a good deal, right? Silly face for $10. Good deal. Yeah, 17 is the full version. Are you planning to review the Binding of Isaac OST? No plans. No plans. I've heard of a lot of it in streams. People have recommended it to me a lot. Le Filet, thank you, Le Filet. Thank you. I know that you will not react to the battle song, but I beg of thee, Davi, please react to the Throbbing Domain Champion OST before OST boss. I'm not sure what any of these mean. I'll just listen to the playlist as it is right here. This is the official playlist, and this is Brush Your Teeth. But thank you, Leafly. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. I think this is a B, right? Brush Your Teeth. Scramble says my friend hates this song so much. I'm thinking here. I think there's no song in the soundtrack that is lower than B. Lysander is here. Hey, Lysander. Turnip says, Brush Your Teeth did get repetitive in-game. I have not encountered it in-game yet. Blueprint, thank you, Blueprint. Mewgenics is in-universe with the Binding of Isaac. And the end is nigh. Cool. Is the same universe? Interesting. Elon says Brush Your Teeth is one of the weakest by far. It's cool, it's creative, it's well done. The melody's like okay. There's just like compared to the other tracks, there's just nothing that's really impressive about it. So B. Avkin says A. Interesting. You see what they're going for? Yeah. And they're executing what they're going for well. But what they're going for is a B tier. This melody is nice. None of the songs are bad though. That's true. Was this the Japanese one? Yeah, that's the Japanese one. Okay. Get in the cage. That's new.
Get in the cage, it's so comfy and nice. You can even take a bath, get rid of your lice. You need tuna fricassee every night of the week. Or change
This
your
credits.
before it starts to reek. Humans won't hurt you with maybe just a little. Sprinkle some experiments on top of your kibble. Oh, so good for you and each and every bite. Put your brain on vacation. Wouldn't that be nice? You'll think you own me, but I own you. How the little feces inside your shoe. We already figured out the lock on the door. I'm one step ahead of you, maybe even more. So me a short time stays that I could leave any time. The bed made me itch and the food was a crime. Was the most I can't stench. You thought I wouldn't mind.
Is that perhaps the first C track in the game? C tier?
They think I'm all tucked in when they turn out the lights, but I'll sneak right out undercover.
No, it says S tier.
I'm a real tomcat just looking for the ladies.
I mean, I'm thinking B or C.
Meet in the shade, swatting at the moon. I'm a real Mac Daddy. If I had a license, I'd be driving a caddy. They think I'm domesticated, think I'm a fool, but I got big brains and even bigger family jewels.
Adkin says D.
Never trust a human being. Never
AK says, I like how goofy it sounds. It sounds very goofy.
but I like
They
to tease 'em. Ooh, I like to trick 'em. I tease 'em. I trick 'em.
they went very goofy with the vocal.
Nick 'em. Yeah.
Edmund says this was one of his favorites.
From a night on the town, smelling like a fish.
I like the la 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 part only. Oh yeah, I hear it.
I know I don't have fingers. I'm a real humdinger.
I think this is one of those songs. It probably doesn't have a vocal-less version, right? Because it's credits. I feel like this one we could bump it up to
Many lies, so much deception.
to B tier
Do to receive this
if it had no vocal.
furry and cute and oh so cuddly. Got brains and balance, and humans are so fugly. So tired of the way that they bend the truth as they reach in your mouth to take another tooth. We've been towing the line.
This song reminds me of Crocodile Rock. Yeah, once again,
Change ya.
they're going for
Strut like a peacock.
a kind of
Who's got
60s, 50s kind of rock.
gonna turn things around, make you poop in a box. Call you
Make you poop in a box.
like a whiskers and socks. Dress you up a
This one's a joke. Yeah, it sounds like a joke.
you. The bottom is for you, and you, and you, and you, and you.
Okay, that's a C tier. Sweet Delicious. I haven't heard this one either. The Meister says Sweet Delicious SSS tier. This This one sounds very different from the others. It's not jazzy. There's almost like a touch of heavy metal to it. The most Binding of Isaac song. That's interesting. Noah says it fits the area really well. And there's these chants on the background. Listen to the melody on the guitar. I think this is an just for how different it is from the rest and the unique kind of vibe it provides, I would be okay with A or B. I think this is an 8, like a low 8. By the way, guys, I think the volume is low. Hold up. I forgot to adjust the volume for the music stream. This is probably better. Yeah, that was an 8. Throbbing King. Dude, Throbbing King is cool. I really like this one. The Sinatra kind of vibe. The lyrics, like the storytelling in the lyrics is cool. The melodies are cool. The vocals in this one are really good. I would be okay.
Just to hear him scream. Learn to swindle what he needed.
Yeah, I'm torn between S and A.
A kidney from your dad. He had no conscience, could never feel bad.
Yeah, I think this is S. This is S tier, right? Yeah, this is really good. I love the storytelling in this. Oh yeah, and the scat. The little yes. The pug says second favorite for me.
About how he made it his home. Stepped on you and he stepped on me.
Stepped on me.
Doesn't care if you don't agree. He was born to wear the crown. He's a self-appointed monarchy. Why, oh, why does he lead us dry? He gets away with murder.
Gets away with murder. Kim says 6th for me. Your 6th favorite track? Yeah, this cat again. I love it, man. Swan diddly yum diddly yum. Did I miss Alien Invader? You mean Feline Invader? Yes. Yeah, this is S tier. Mewgenics OST of the year 2026. I mean, I haven't played. I've played a grand total of 2 games from 2026, but out of those 2 games, yes, Mewgenics is the OST of the year. Granted, playing only 2 games makes the choice maybe a bit simpler than it should, but I also think this year has been a bit slow for soundtracks. If Mewgenics doesn't get nominated, we riot. A new game came out. That looks like it could be a contender for Game of the Year, and it could have a good soundtrack. What's the name of the game? The new game by the Shovel Knight guys. Have I heard this one? Mina, yeah, Mina. Have you played it, Abkin? Mina. Mina the Hollower. I don't think I've heard this.
How many cages, as far as the eye can see, filled with fur and hooves and fins.
Abkin says, no, it's too Zelda-like for me.
What happens when we flip a switch and add some electricity?
Electricity.
Shock 'em, and shock 'em, and shock 'em, and shock 'em, and shock 'em. The air is filled with smells of burning flesh and scales. The moans, the wails, the cries and screams. The look in their eyes when they realize they've landed in the litter box of broken dreams.
Dude, I love this one.
Litter box of broken dreams. The poking, the prodding, the
Just for the kind of
pain and sorrow.
50s kind of orchestral vibe that they're creating.
Stand the torture, pull out their nails, chop off their tails. Maybe they're smarter, maybe
And Blueprint says, just to note, the track Mom I Really Hate You as an in-game track called Ice Age Unga Bunga. Okay, thank you, Blueprint. This one got recommended to you on a stream. Oh, that's why it sounds familiar. That's why it sounds familiar. Yeah, it's a cartoon intro. Because cartoons, you, for some reason, I mean, a lot of, I probably know the reason. A lot of cartoons came up in the 50s, and this kind of genre of orchestral music is typical of like the 40s, 50s. Where's this instrument called?
all the way to Z for zebras. To aardvarks, there I'll hear you smell.
I mean, so far,
just remember to keep your fingers.
sounds like just standard orchestral instruments. There's a muted trumpet. There's strings.
What if they turn the tables? A real life
Ren and Stimpy, exactly. Ren and Stimpy isn't even from the 50s at all, it's more modern, but they still use music from the 50s. Like this kind of orchestral music from the 40s, 50s. The Ding Ding one, the xylophone like. Yeah, it might be a glockenspiel. There's an instrument called the glockenspiel. Could be a celesta.
So much better now that cats can run the world instead of human beings. Cruel for no reason. Caging.
This one is impressive. I think A is good. Endless Misery. I mean, recreating this kind of genre is not easy. I might have to compose music in this genre soon for a game. So this is good reference to have. Replicating this kind of genre is not easy. So for that, I think it deserves 8. Next up is Mom, I Really Hate You. Nice melody.
Started out so nice. I even changed the litter box once or twice, but now we've turned to ice. Was it so bad in our family?
Elon says, this is my favorite boss.
See the pictures of you and me. We were covered, please. Give me one last chance to fix the things that done you wrong, or you can kick me in the pants.
Super says low key S. Dude, nice melody. Dude, this is one of the best melodies in the game, I think. This kind of chorus. This is a very heavy lore implied song, says Calamity. Interesting.
Can we turn back time? I got my tail between my legs.
This boss insta killed my cat. Such an experience.
I remember my cruel birthday cake. Surprise. Leaving you.
I think this could be an S for me. I think this is the first new track of the day that gets an S, right? Epkin says the best track of the game so far for me. The melody is one of the best melodies. Like the chorus melody, one of the best melodies in the game. I think this is a good candidate for an analysis video. Really good melody, bro.
Swim across a lake full of gator sharks.
I want to do an analysis video on this one.
Show you what's at stake.
RC says, yes, please analyze this one. That would be cool. That would be cool.
Walk across hot coals.
You need to see Ice Age Unga Bunga. Yeah, if I end up doing an analysis on this one, I can also listen to the Unga Bunga ones that you guys are talking about.
So much better with this kitty.
Wise says, hello Davi, discovered you via Mewgenics and now going through all of your channel. Nice. Thank you, Wise. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I have like 400 videos of video game music for you to enjoy. Dude, this is the first new track that gets an S tier. S tier. And a strong contender for an analysis video. Strong contender. Next up is Tough. I've never heard Tough either. Next one is Pretty Tough. Harlem says he's one of the most underrated.
Got a saber-tooth kid, it ain't little fluff. Can't think too good, don't know too much. No reading, no writing, no silly stuff. I got to be tough. This world is so rough. I got to be tough. I got to be tough.
Don't ask grace. Could never act, just barely talks.
Dude, the guitar's nice.
So smart. Run over brains, tear you apart.
A big man cave can't call me socks. Got nothing upstairs that's full of rocks. Running, bouncing, hug my prey. Sharpen my claws, don't get in my way.
Kim says S tier easy. So far, not S tier worthy.
Be tough, 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 tough.
There could be an 8. Dude, flute. Flute guy's going crazy. What kind of flute is that? It sounds like a concert flute, a transversal flute, I think you say in English. The one that you do like this. I like the flute, I like the guitar in it, the voices are nice, the melodies are nice, but it's not like the most catchy and it's not the best melodies in the soundtrack. I think an A tier is okay. The pan flute's going ham. Yep, but these are definitely these are definitely not pan flutes. Pan flutes is the one that you do like this, you know? Do, 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 do. This is most certainly the one that you do like this. Epkin says, I like the choir and instruments. Yeah. Yeah, transversal, yeah. That's how it's called in English, yeah. Roxo says, I'm gonna go watch the VODs of Mewgenics playthrough. Yes, do that. And subscribe over there, because I'm gonna stream Mewgenics there on the gameplay channel tomorrow. If you guys have not subscribed yet, you can subscribe over here. Okay. Next up, Humanicide. I've heard Humanicide. That's the Hitler one, right? That's the Hitler one. I think Humanicide is another A. Or maybe B. Maybe B. I think that's a B. Humanicide is B. I mean, it's very funny. It's a very funny track. With the German and stuff. But musically, if we're like ignoring the in-game, the funny in-game context, on the merits of the music alone, I think it's a B. Silly says, I like the Humanicide vocal list better. It's A tier for me, says Kim. Neke says, I'm Polish and I hate this song. I wonder why. Oh yeah, I remember this part. Mavi says it's high A for me. Bond Light, yeah. Trumpets are so good in this game, that's true. That's true. Man, do I smell. Oh yeah, dude, that I remember saying that in my analysis video. That little part, that little high-pitched note that the singer did, very impressive. Blueprint, thank you, Blueprint, thank you. The track We're Dead takes place even further into the future, where the end is nigh take place. Okay, thank you, Blueprint, thank you. It's no use. Navi says spoiler. I'm probably not gonna get to that part of the game anyway. You missed the donation? Did I miss it? Oh, okay, I missed one. Lefele says, before we end Act 3, the 17-minute version that you have on Dig Your Own Grave will loop, since it's the in-game version. Search full 4-part experience. Okay. Thank you, Lefele. Thank you. Next up is We're Dead. I've never heard this one. So happy being dead. And this is a rare example of a 3-beat measure Mewgenics song. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It might be the first one I've ever heard that's in a 3-beat measure. I think this is an 8. We're dead, we're so very dead. Oh, trumpet. There's so many good trumpet solos in this soundtrack. Davi doesn't recognize the classic melody. Is this a melody from somewhere else? I don't recognize it. It's a classic music remade for the game. I don't recognize it. Dance Macabre. Interesting. Who made it? Ah. Same song. I actually like I don't know much about Same Song, the composer. I like one of his organ symphonies, but I think that's the only thing I've ever heard from him. Delirium, thank you, Delirium, thank you. The thing with Dig Your Own Grave is that there's no actual definitive version out there. 17-minute, 1 loops, the second phase, but there are some that cut out some other parts or the entire phase. If you want the fullest experience, do the 17 minutes. Okay. Dude, that was fun. We're dead. I think that's an A tier. That was fun. A tier. I could give it a B tier, but I think the melody was fun. The melody was particularly fun. Other than that, there was not much like particularly impressive. So I think A tier is good. Taser pause.
You can't run, you can't hide. Try to fight for your life. Travel back in time to erase your mind. There's no escape place you can find.
Yeah, her vocals are amazing. I don't think it's always the same girl singing. There's like different girls singing in the game, right? There's different female vocalists. But I think this girl is the same girl from Guillotina, isn't it? Isn't her? Yeah, there's some guest singers. I think this is the same girl from Guillotina. Yeah, exactly. Arcee says, same person sings Guillotina. I recognize it right away. It's one of the best ones. Did she just sing Tase Your Balls? Or am I mishearing this? Hold up. Taser. She does not say a P here. She says B. She says taser balls. Epkin says drum guy needs a raid. Yeah, the drums in this entire soundtrack are really good, and these styles that they play in this soundtrack, kind of Latino kind of rhythms, salsa rhythms, jazzy rhythms. These are difficult to play in drums, on the drums. Amazing. I think it's kind of a beat for me. The singer is impressive, the drums are impressive. But other than that, there's not much to it. Diva says S+ for me. Igor says taser pause, kind of C, repetitive. Yep. I think it's good at beat for me. Abkin says A+ to S tier for me. I like this a lot. Interesting. Okay, it's over. Next is Chaos. Now, I haven't heard most of these. Chaos. This one is ominous.
It felt like a fine start, but now it's all falling apart. So many mistakes, just like Napoleon Bonaparte.
Napoleon Bonaparte.
Search through the debris, finding pieces of you and me. Wish that I could see.
The beginning of it was so ominous.
Here, rewinding into the distant past, deciphering scraps and clues that I've amassed. A smashed up tale is here, next to a smoldering ear, a broken heart.
RC says S+++++++.
What does it mean? What's it all for? Chaos. Surrounded by so much chaos.
I like this melody.
I don't know which way to turn for solace.
Dude, this is a really cool chorus.
Everywhere I look is so off balance. The questions are here, the answers I fear. The damage is clear. Let's try one more.
Cool. I like the chorus.
Set this machine to rewind. Now we're
When the song started with the ominous organ, I thought it was going to be different. I thought it was going to be like more organ oriented the whole way through. The Redeemer says, screw YouTube and its AI summary garbage. What is the AI summary saying?
I probably shouldn't attempt this at night.
I wonder if the YouTube AI picked up on the balls tasing part of the stream. Hopefully not.
Solutions are near, somewhere in here. Sifting through piles of broken dreams.
Kim says this is my actual favorite.
Losing the thread, what
The summary says we're talking about the binding of Isaac. Well, at least it didn't say we're talking about tasing balls.
chasing it
That's a win.
throwing it out. The closer I get, the farther away it seems. Chaos. Surrounded by so much chaos.
I like this chorus a lot.
Turn for solace. Everywhere I look is so off balance. The questions are here, the answers I fear. The damage is clear.
I'm torn between A and S. I like the chorus a lot, but other than the chorus, it's okay.
Maybe there's nothing I can do.
I think this is okay at A. Probably okay at A. Saxor says a little overrated.
I'm so tired of working so hard and not getting it right.
Super says to me straight A. Okay. Crazy days. Dude, listen to the guitar. Martin says, here comes my favorite personal. Chuck Berry. Dude, that's what I find most impressive about the soundtracks. It's just the knowledge of the knowledge and proficiency at these uncommon music styles, old and uncommon music styles. Silly says it's one of my favorite. It's one of my least favorite ones. Interesting. That's impressive. This might be. Oh, guitar solo. Guitar solo is gonna bring this to S tier to me. Yeah. Mr. says S or Riot. I'm thinking S tier. Piano! Go piano guy! This one's so good, dude. Yeah, this is S tier. I don't know why I even hesitate. Yeah, the Pope's a liar? Dude, why is he... Why is he talking shit on the Pope? Atkins says they cooked hard. Yeah, dude, insane. This is so good, man. What's the name of this one? Crazy Days. One of my favorites, actually. And this is a regular kind of area song, right? It plays without vocals. And then you get to the boss and it plays with vocals, right? This one. I bet it sounds great. I bet this one sounds great without vocals.
From the clouds up on high,
Bolt of lightning.
rattle your bones, shake your thighs. Fire
Yeah, Atkins says it's my personal top 3 so far. Me too, dude. I said before that my favorites are Feline Invader, Lonesome Road. I can add Crazy Days to that now. Crazy Days is one of my favorites.
about to draw your final breath. Lock her up for the kiss of death.
Second part of the same song, this one?
Nasty little
Yeah, I can tell. It's like the same tempo and the same
Auntie Jenny's sweaty hugs.
same rhythm.
Smells like Satan's barbecue.
Deep voice saying ominous stuff.
Pestilence inside of you.
Wow, that's a sax. For a second, it sounded like a woman.
I steal the breath from your lungs. Cover your scalp with beetle dung. Feel the pain, feel the burn. You never win, you never learn.
I can say Zabramo missed the sax. Is Zabramo here? Hey Zabramo, what's up? Yeah, you missed one of the best tracks. Crazy Days. There's the sax again. Abkin says he's not here. I thought he was here.
Slowly sink under the ground.
The sax is screaming, yeah. I literally thought he was a scream.
Feel your insides turn to mush. Ash to ash, dust to dust.
And the descent, can you hear the chromatic descent? They do this a lot in the soundtrack. I talked about the chromatic descent in some of the videos. Yeah, we have to give this one a tier. I mean, it's not as good as Crazy Days. What do we give to this one? I think this is a B. A B. I don't think it's A. B for Bolt of Lightning. I think B is fair. Now it's Crack of Doom.
Willkommen, bienvenue, grasa y masé, bienvenida.
Oh, it's Spanish.
Welcome to the end, to the bitter dregs, the crack of doom.
Bienvenida. Yeah, they're talking Spanish. No, Spanish. Afghan says Japanese. Afghan is Spanish. Please. This one is very chaotic. I heard Japanese. People are saying it's many languages. So maybe there is Japanese. Let it rip, Beyblade. Russian was there. There's Portuguese? I didn't hear Portuguese. So the languages, the different languages were just the start. Atkins says this is goofy. Yeah, this one is very chaotic. Oh, this is another Hitler fight? It has Japanese, German, Portuguese, Spanish, French. Blueprint, thank you Blueprint. This is the final house boss track and you fight against Hitler once more. Thank you Blueprint. Minus says, you guys spoiled it for him. I'm not gonna beat the game. I'm not gonna beat this game.
There'll be no restitution.
It's so bleak, it's so bleak, it's so bleak, it's so bleak.
It's as bleak as you imagined, only more so. I mean less.
Less is more, less is more, less is
So far, this seems like a B.
Less is more, and this is every bit of nothing all at once.
Loosen up, loosen up, loosen up, loosen up.
Loosen up your grip on this world.
Loosen up.
To hate.
Release, 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 release.
Release yourself from consternation. It's your final fate. Nothing more to say or do or want or learn or make or play. To see or hear.
Mitch says, I don't blame you, this game has like 500 hours.
There's nothing more to hunt or eat.
It makes you wonder, I was talking about this at the beginning,
Or need or fight or bite or lick or
and maybe I just don't know anything, because, you know, this game's a huge success, so who cares what I think? Oh wow, a chromatic ascent. So much tension in this. Wow. That last part was very intense. I think that's a B, honestly. The last part was intense. But I think it's still a B. Still a B. Yeah, I was gonna say, you know, the game is a huge success, so what do I know? Don't listen to me. But people are talking in the chat about the game being very long. Wouldn't it be cool, maybe, if the game had like a story mode? Like a story mode. And you play the story mode and you beat the story mode in like, I don't know, 50 hours? And then you also have like the roguelike mode. And you do the roguelike mode for 500 hours if you want. But like I said, what do I know? The game, as it is, the game is a huge success. So maybe the roguelike stuff, maybe it's just not for me. Ibrahim is here. Hey, Ibrahim. So next up is Angel Wings. The game is a story mode, brother. Yeah, I know. But what if you had like a linear story mode? Dude, some somber chords in there, some scary chords. Very few instruments in this one. Sasuke says game journalist mode. I mean, the story mode that I propose doesn't need to be easy. Internally, the song is called Sandman. Interesting. It does sound dreamy. Delirium says, I agree, although you can beat the game that fast. You just gotta be really good, which is not for everyone. Or even myself, and I played 200 hours. Thank you. Thank you, Delirium, for the super chat. Rachel is here. Hey, Rachel.
Golden wings, freaky things. It's not just in your head now. Pray with me on your knees. Pray with me.
Just for how different this is from the others, because you know, this game has so many tracks that at a certain point, a lot of them start to blend together. So when a track is different like this, it ends up going higher in my tier list. So I think this is a good 8. Basically a song about heaven. Yeah, it sounds heavenly, sounds dreamy. And the choirs are really good. Austin says next is Peak. Next is Dig Your Own Grave. We're gonna listen to the. We're gonna listen to the 17-minute version of it. Let's do it like this. So that's the in-game version. And from what I understand, this is the final boss, right? Flux says with gameplay, yeah, because I think this was recorded.
But because
like
of your
from the game.
Your unrepentant heart, you are storing up wrath against yourself for the day of God's wrath, when his righteous judgment will be revealed.
Dude,
The Lord will be revealed from heaven in blazing fire with his powerful
this
angels
service,
to punish
like
those who
sermon,
do not know God.
reminds me of Isaac. The song is just like living the life from Isaac. Yeah, I remember an Isaac song where it's just a preacher yelling at your ear. Poop in your soul. Is that actually in the lyrics? Poop in your soul. Yeah, never mind. It is.
You will be
It is.
cursed in the city, and cursed
Poop
the
in your
country.
soul. Is in the
fruit
lyrics.
of your womb
Carl.
will be cursed.
Hey Carl. Thank
The
you.
crops
You are
of
so
your
green.
land,
You are so green. Thank you, Carl.
the calves of your herds, and the lambs of your flocks. You will be cursed when you come in, and cursed when you go out.
It's look in your soul? Dude, first the balls tasing thing, and now this, he said poop in your soul. I swear to God. I mean, honestly, would poop in your soul be too far-fetched for this game? Be honest. Yeah, don't swear to God, he's right there. Oh, sorry. My bad. My bad, God. Yeah, I guess it could be look.
This warning is for you. If you do not listen, and if you do not resolve to honor God's name, he will send a curse down on you and curse all your blessings. In fact, he has already cursed you and all your descendants, and he will smear your faces with the dung of your sacrificial lamb.
Dung of your sacrificial lamb. I like this one so far. This might be... I mean, so far, not sure if it's S tier, but it's up there. Rachel, thank you, Rachel. Thank you. Thank you for that lovely animated sticker. Real Bible verses, by the way. Are you sure? Like, smear your face with the dung of the sacrificial lamb? Are you sure? And Mavi says, I don't know about that. Yeah, that was in the Bible, actually. Okay. John 4:20. Poop in your soul. Right. Is that? Oh, it's new. Now it's the girl singing. Phase 2. Dude, there's a P in there. There's a P. It's not L.
Sun will be dark,
Apocalypse 3:4 Taser Ball.
and the stars will fall from the sky, and the heavenly bodies will be shaken. And then will appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then all the peoples of the earth will mourn when they see the Son of Man coming on the clouds of heaven.
This one is good. Down on your knees. Dude, this girl is so good. The vocals. This lady.
Day of thick darkness, a day of clouds and of gloominess, blood and fire.
Is this the same guy? Like this guy preaching? Is he the same guy that preached
They turned into darkness.
in the Isaac OST? Is it the same guy?
And the terrible day of the Lord.
It's the same guy. I recognize him. Dude, it was traumatizing. During one of these streams where people recommend songs, someone recommended the preachy Isaac song. It was traumatizing. I will never forget it. Matthias Bossi, member of Ridiculon. One of them have commented on one of my videos. The guy that wrote the poopy lyrics for Flush, he made a nice comment in one of my videos, on the Flush video. Yeah, it was the Flush video.
The end is still to come. Nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. There will be famines and earthquakes in various
Earthquakes.
places. Do you
Wait,
hear me?
God is a cat.
All this will mark the beginning of your great pains in your remaining days on this planet.
That's cool that they watch your videos too. Yeah, that's cool. That happens a lot. The composers end up watching my videos. That's happened many times. Dude, Edmund is asking for voices. Would you like to meow for the DLC? If I am invited, I will do it. I don't think I'm relevant enough on the internet. I'm not hyped with the kids enough to be invited though. If I'm invited, I'll do it. And just to show you how not hype with the kids I am, I just said hype with the kids when the correct expression, I believe, is hip with the kids. That just goes to show you how not hip with the kids I am. People in this game are all boomers. This video repeats layer 2 twice. Yeah, I'm recognizing it. I remember this girl. Poop in your soul, right? Is this new? I can't tell. Carl, thank you, Carl. We meow, we eugenics. Let's Mewgenics. Thank you, Carl.
Into the lake of fire, your bones start to crack.
Down on your knees.
Begging for forgiveness.
Perfect skip is about to go to 4th phase. Okay.
Sacrifice your only son, his breath is mine to take. Your life is not worth living. Your heart is
Still to come.
Is that new?
Nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. There will be famines and earthquakes in various places. Do you hear me, Gloria? All this will mark the beginning of your
It's not new.
pain
Yeah, I remember the
in your
earthquake
remaining
thing.
days on this planet.
Just wait, because we're almost there. Yeah, and it's, I mean, the song is cool, so who cares if we listen to it on repeat. Trumpet. Yeah, pom pom. They're doing pom pom. We have to give a tier to this. What do you guys think? I think it's catchy. This is a good song. I like it. I'm torn between A and S. It might be an A for me. Heineke says S. Mavi says S. A lot of S's. A lot of S's. Oh, this is new. This is new. Hopkins says A. I think it might be A for me too.
Live and die by the sword, swallowed by the haze. What is rising from below, drowning all you love?
Pablo says, especially because of the lore. Wait, I mean, for my tier list,
In his anger, God shall be hostile
I am
forevermore, and punish
considering the
you for your
music
sins
alone.
1 trillion times over.
The lore
You will eat the flesh of your sons and
does
the
not
ripe
influence my tier
flesh of
list.
your daughters. An unending bacchanalia of cannibalistic catastrophe. Do you hear me?
The subjugators of the earth will skin alive the meek.
He gets angrier and more violent.
Die by the sword, swallowed by
The preacher guy? I mean, he sounded pretty angry
what is rising
at the beginning too, but I guess he is getting gradually more angry. That's fresh says, not A or S tier, but God tier. Thank you. Thank you, that's fresh.
Upon you and breathe out his fiery anger against you. He will deliver you into the hands of brutal men skilled in destruction. You will be fuel for the fire. Your blood will be shed in your land. The music is over. The great
Not the preacher guy, God itself is getting more angry? Oh, okay, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Yeah, he looks very angry. Can you guys see? Oh yeah, you guys can see. Yeah, he looks angry. Imagine being God and losing to a bunch of cats.
the subjugators of the earth will skin alive the meek.
Now it's repeating, isn't it? This part is the beginning of the 4th phase.
Live and die by the sword, swallowed by the haze.
Dem says, Davi, this stream means no more Mewgenics focused video reactions. Nope. there will be more Mewgenics music analysis videos.
His waves are whirlwind and the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. He rebukes the sea and
Maybe not at the same consistency, at the same rate as before, because I've already done a lot of them, but there will be more. I really want to do... Which was the one I wanted to do a lot? I'll look it up before. I'll look it up later, when we get back to the playlist. Mom, I Really Hate You, was that? Oh yeah, I think that was the one. I wanted to make a video on it. Hallelujah. Dude, this is so funny. This game's about cats. And they're singing Hallelujah. Okay, now radio musics. No, we haven't heard the entire playlist. There's one left. Future meets the past. That's the last one.
I was working in the lab one stormy night, poking at the universe, and I gave myself a fright. Peered into a black hole, and what did I see? Bio-winged Goga drum shooting light.
Real credit song. Oh.
It's a gas. When the future meets the past.
When the future meets the past.
The first is last. When the past meets the future and the future meets the past. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. A seven-eyed window right between
the
eyes.
credits tracks are always goofier than the
I started
rest.
to scream. What have I done, or is this just a nasty dream? Yes, it's a gas. When the future meets the past. First
Actual credits, yeah.
when the past meets the future,
Yeah, very
and the
goofy game.
future meets the past. A hairy-handed flight ground swooped onto my back. How could I possibly stop this attack? I wiggled and I wriggled to get myself free.
The song feels so fun, and compared to Dig Your Own Grave, is a huge kind of whiplash, right? From Dig Your Own Grave to this.
The first is last. When the past meets the future and the future meets the past. I saw the dawn of time.
I want to give this an A, because there's such a carefree kind of credits vibe. Like, you beat the game. Sounds kind of nostalgic also, which is good for credits.
I couldn't tell where they were coming from, but it seemed like the gates of hell.
And the whiplash from Dig Your Own Grave makes this track even more relaxing, right? And satisfying, I think is the right word.
First is last.
Yeah, A tier I think is good.
Past meets the future and the future meets the past. Started to confuse me, bamboozled by a doofy, till its fangs came out.
Tiga says C for me. I was gonna give it lower. I was gonna give it a B,
The clock was going back,
but
my brain was going numb.
yeah, this part.
Oh, it is a gas.
This part is catchy.
Future meets the past, and then the first is last. When the past meets the future and the future meets the
When the vocals are super goofy like this, and like the other credit song, is a bit annoying to me.
From its eyes, fire darted, the ultimate vision of a
That's probably the only reason why
God of all gods, surrounded
I
by
wouldn't give it an
rebellion.
S.
Yes, it is gas. When the future
I mean, honestly, if I'm being honest, even without the goofy voice, I would probably not give it an S.
I saw the dawn of time entwined with the by
I think it's a good 8.
mangled the ancient with infinity.
Way too close to other songs, but I can't remember the song's name. I feel like that's an issue with this soundtrack in general. Like I said, there's a lot of songs. A lot of them are pretty similar. So some of them start to blend together in my memory. Abkin says, this is I Fell Asleep to. When I started to listen to Mewgenics music, you guys sold this soundtrack to me as a crazy soundtrack that has like crazy genres. And as I started to listen, I realized that was actually not true. Like, this is mostly a jazz soundtrack. Mostly a jazz soundtrack with some outliers, but generally a jazzy / bluesy soundtrack, right? So there's a ton of tracks. Some of the tracks are very similar to each other, but man, so far, I would be really surprised if this doesn't win soundtrack of the year in the Game Awards. I mean, the year has been kind of slow. If this doesn't even get nominated, that would be criminal. That would be like insane, right? It's never true jazz though. It's jazz adjacent. There's some tracks. There's a lot of tracks that are true jazz. They're like pure blues or pure jazz. There's some tracks that are. But yeah, there's jazz adjacent stuff too. But guys, did you know that I have a gaming channel? And I'm going to be playing Mewgenics on the gaming channel tomorrow. If you're not subscribed yet, I think you should subscribe personally. Where's my channel? Well, you can find the link to the channel, to the gameplay channel, on the channel links of this channel, of the main channel. If you go on the channel links, you can find the link of the gameplay channel. Go there and subscribe so you can watch me play Mewgenics tomorrow, okay? So, guys, this is it for today. Thank you for hanging out with me. Dude, did you notice we started the stream? The sun was high. We went through sunset. And now the sun is completely down. We went through the whole thing. What a journey it was. So, guys, for now, it is time to say bye to me in the chat. So I can say bye right back to you. Yes, you. You specifically. Lefilate. And also you, Lysander. And how about you, Error? And what about you, Tommy? Or perhaps you, RC? And would you also like buy Kit Kel? How about Martin? Or perhaps Victor? And what about a Boy Fire and One Mate and Surge and Zira? Dips and the Borfler. So bye bye guys. Thank you. And I'll see you tomorrow on the gameplay channel. Bye bye.